Hello, hello. So welcome. Thanks for your attention. We are Aikido Hibiki. We're Aikido Hibiki at the corner of Foster and Powell. We just opened our doors a couple of months ago. And right now our members are just showing kind of what we do in a usual class. So Aikido is a relatively new martial art. It's pretty well known in the US, like the way of harmony or the way of peace, path of peace. So there's a philosophy of nonviolent resolution of conflict, nonviolent resolution of opposition, no competitions. Because we do not have any kind of contests or competitions, it's very much sort of the goal of doing it would be to improve yourself, develop yourself, and develop a sense, an eye to look at yourself. Whether that's your physical balance, whatever you're doing with your partner, or more esoteric things like what you're doing with your energy. So at Aikido Hibiki, we have a strong, I would just say, characteristic of doing things softly and gently. We take care of each other and also encourage or emphasize a quality of resilience and bounciness. We don't want to just be there like a statue or a mannequin or a crash test dummy, crashing each other or throwing each other on the floor and things like that. We want to study the relationship with our partners during each technique that we do. Another thing about Aikido in general is we do forms practice. So these are pre-decided forms. The instructor, myself, would be just saying we are doing this attack in this form and we cooperate and do that form. Even with the cooperation, you can probably see right now, like there are many things to iron out and figure out how to make it better, how you make yourself better. A lot of our practice a lot of the format of our practice centers around wrist grabs. One convenient way to think about it is if you think about strikes and wrist grabbing and grabbing the body, you can think of these as different ways of distance. You're standing a different distance from each other. So it's a very nice way to begin because we have contact to begin with. If you think about if someone's coming to strike you, you're not touching them to begin with. That can be a little bit daunting for some folks, and like I said, we're trying to emphasize how to study and become reflective. And today we have a really small space that we're trying to stay inside of, so you can maybe appreciate how we are sort of being mindful of not just our relationship to the partner, but relationship to our surroundings, whether it's the edge of the mat, the walls, the people, imaginary people practicing next to you. So this capacity to adapt and notice is pretty important. The ability to notice is, of course, related to the ability to keep a quiet mind. So we practice how do you keep a quiet mind. So again, the physical aspect, the mental aspect are both very important to us. And in a moment, I'll step back on the mat and I'll demonstrate a little bit, but just to preface that, so some of our techniques are throwing or projections. So that would be sending partner into a roll. And some of our techniques are pins, where we're trying to just pin our partner and end of the technique. And at times you will see me stopping or pausing, or maybe you already did see me waiting for partner. So like I said, we're not practicing with statues or mannequins. We're practicing with live partners, and we want to help each other figure out how to respond and how to be resilient and how to stand back up, how to respond and react and adapt. And realize each person's own ability capacity to be alive. So our members will go back to showing a little bit of what they do in normal class again, 4 and 4. We usually, in case you haven't noticed, we do take turns. the person falling down, the person doing the technique, over and over and over and over. So again, there's no contest, no competition. So it does invite a reflective sort of stance. You know, you come into the dojo to do something for yourself, basically. It's not to get some, you know, the proverbial trophy or some external reward. At the same time, you know, we do build just by, you know, the natural force of things, a relationship. We build community and trust with each other. And based on trust, you can, of course, study deeper. If we're all on the same page, we have a similar stance of what we're trying to study, then we can help each other. If it's always a chaotic sparring type of situation, then maybe we don't get on the same page. We're trying to figure out how to thwart each other, prevent each other, and that leads to you know, different directions. So we want to help each other and figure out how to make things work and study the relationship. Again, softness is very important. How to develop a quiet mind is very important. And at Aikido Hibiki, we emphasize these things. So we'll wind down in the next couple of minutes. That blue mat is pretty hot. So yeah, maybe 1 or 2 minutes and then we'll wind down. Thank you very much. Again, we're Aikido Hibiki. We're basically at the corner of Powell and Foster. We opened up just a couple of months ago, and we do have adult classes, children's classes. During the summertime, we did have an introduction series. That was like a series of 6 or 7 classes, and likely we'll do the same again starting around sometime in November. But please, please, please come by, observe anytime, come watch class anytime. We are currently doing adult classes Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and currently kids Sundays, working towards Mondays as well. And teaching also at Richmond Elementary School as one of their after-school Aikido classes. Thank you very much.